Angelina with IndySoft, and today I'm going to be going through the new charge discount method with you. Now, this new method was introduced in version 14, and it allows for the use of inline discounts in the charges as opposed to having multiple lines to represent a discount in the charges tab. So to enable this functionality, it'll be through the order system preferences. Under General, there's this checkbox here to use new charge discount method. Along with that, we also have the option to show actual cost field and the general ledger info within the charge form as well, if that is wanted. So once this is enabled, the system is going to process charges very differently than previously. So now when you go to the Charges tab, this is going to be across orders, events, templates, equipment, and charge templates. So anywhere that you can add a charge in the system, this is going to look a little bit different. We're going to have the discount option embedded here with the option to edit and lock as well. Going back to the security items surrounding this new functionality, we do have permission options to block users from editing discounts using that edit option, and also to allow user to lock and unlock discounts. So this would only really be applicable for system administrators most likely, or potentially power users if you wanted, but standard users and regular technicians should probably not have the ability to lock and unlock discounts in line. What the locking of the discounts really does is it locks the charge from being further edited. So it'll lock it in place where no other discounts can be applied as well. So if you have multiple layers of discounts, if it is locked at the top level, none of those lower levels of discounts are going to apply. I'll show you an example of that here. Going back to my charges utility, on the company level, I have a charge set on all equipment in this ABC company. For the calibration charge type specifically, this is going to be a 10% charge discount. This is, for example, as if I had a contract with the ABC company and I decided, hey, you guys are great customers, I'm going to give you a 10% discount on all of your calibration. And this is automatically going to apply to charges going forward. Along with that, I'm going to lock this discount, so no other discounts are going to apply, and this is going to take precedence. So, going back to the equipment itself, I have this order with this equipment of charge test. So let me navigate to the equipment, and let's take a look at the charges. So we have a handful of charges, but the applicable ones here are going to be the calibration charges. So these are automatically going to be added into the event based on rules already set up. And if we open them up, this charge, for example, description 1, is $100 per unit with 1 unit. And it has a discount, an inline discount here of 20%. So the total charge on the equipment level is 80. Going to charge number 2, this has quantity of 2 with $45 each. No inline discount applied here. So at this point, if I go and launch my event with this charge test equipment, when we take a look at the charges that are automatically pulled in, we're going to see we have 1 and 2, with charge per unit being $100 for 1, $45 for 2. You can see the subtotals here. Now, what we have added in with the new charge discount method is a few additional fields to describe the charge and discounts. So as you can see, we also now have per unit discount amount, total discount amount, per unit after discount, and total. Going back to the workflow configuration, there's also the total and subtotal shown here. So the subtotal is basically the total before discounts, and the total is after discounts are applied. So as we can see here, again, we had inline on the equipment level, 20% discount applied, but since we had a company level rule with a discount of 10%, that is what took precedence, and we can see the total per unit after discount is $90. And going back to the initial one, or excuse me, the second one, charge number 2, there was no charge in line on the equipment level, but there was the rule again for a 10% discount overall. So that applied to this calibration charge. $4.50 per unit, 2 units, making a total discount amount of $9, which ended the total at $81. So we can see the total at $171 here. Now we'll complete this out. And next, let's look at the charges on the work order now that that has been completed. So we can see that these came over successfully, and we have the charge per unit. Again, this is prior to discounts, total charge, after discounts, and do I have those fields exposed? Let me take a look here. No, so let me expose all of these. Here we go. So the additional fields here, per unit after discount, total discount amount, per unit discount amount. So these can be exposed on your order system charges tab, and it calculates the total based upon the after discount total. So you can see that here at 171, going back to our event, same as the total here. On top of that, there is a specific set of rules that is followed, and we have a flowchart of that in our documentation for more specific details. If you have any questions while setting this up, please feel free to reach out to our support team, and we are always happy to help. Thank you.